So this segment of the show, what I like to do is a viewer question. And I had someone come into my room last week and ask me a question. They basically got an old computer from their father or something like that, and they didn't know the administrative password, and they needed to get into it to set up an account or that sort of thing. So basically the question boiled down to is, how can I recover my lost password on a Windows computer? So what I did, I know I featured this in the past quite a bit, but I went out and did some more research and found what the most recent recommendation would be for such a task. And that is a program called PC Login Now. And I'm going to have the link to this in the show notes, and I'll post it in the chat right now. But you can recover your lost passwords with this program called PC Login Now. It's a new program that I just found. It's a Linux live boot CD. A lost admin password can definitely, cause you lots of frustration and make you feel helpless, especially if you have a computer, you just can't get into the operating system. Another way is to, boot and just F-disk and reformat and all that. So with this, like that's a secret. It's really frustrating. So you would think that it would be virtually impossible to forget your password or, lose a password, but it happens all the time. I've had several friends, call me up in the past and say, hey, oh, shoot, I can't get into my computer. How do I do it? That sort of thing. So in most cases I've got a couple boot CDs up there. I can boot off the CD, and within just a couple minutes, you can have the situation handled by getting in, resetting the administrative password, and you don't even have to reload the operating system. There's also ways like it's called like off-crack. You can also crack the password, and it will tell you what the previous password is. But some of the notes here I have saying, in a sense, it's magic. You feel like magic when you're able to do that. But using the right tool, you make it very simple. And that's what this PC Login Now tool does. It's a simple free application designed specifically to reset a Windows login password, change an account to an administrator level, lock or disable accounts, and set passwords to never expire. PC Login Now doesn't recover the forgotten passwords as many password cracking programs do. Instead, it erases the password, and handling the problem in this way, you can log into Windows without inputting a password. If you are a geeky techie who has lots of friends who expect to solve their computer problems, this program, PC Login Now, is a must-have tool. If you're interested in getting it, visit PC Login Now, download it, and it's an ISO image. Burn it to a CD-ROM, and then all you do is simply boot off of that CD on the machine that you want to erase the password from, and follow the quick, easy prompts, and you're rolling. Let me post a link in the chat here, and while I'm doing that, here's some quick facts about this program that I pulled off of the website. It basically resets any passwords on a Windows computer with 100% success rate. PC Login Now can easily bypass a sys key. It's a Linux live CD, so it boots off of a CD, and it also supports NTFS, FAT16, and FAT32 file systems. It supports, Windows Vista, XP, 2003 Server, Windows 2000, and NT. Supports many hard drive types, including IDE, SATA, SCSI, and USB drives. It also supports a wide range of PCI expansion cards and is designed for non-professionals, that being a key. It does not support Mac operating system. This is for Windows only. And I posted it into chat, but you can get it at www.pcloginnow.com. Some other tools that I wanted to mention here, I've used these other tools in the past. I just downloaded the PC Login Now and looked at it real quick, but it sounds like it's a great program. Some of the other programs that you might check out if you're interested in this is you can use just the built-in Windows Recovery Console, and I'll have a link to notes on how to do that in the show notes. And then you can also create what I recommend too is cover your rear end in the future, create a Windows password recovery disk. So if you do lose your password or forget it, you can restore it from a Windows password recovery disk. And I have some notes on how to do that as well. These are the tools that I've used in the past. One is called Heron's Boot CD. It's basically a utility that has a whole bunch of Windows-based utilities in there, including utilities that will allow you to reset a Windows administrator or user password, and or a application or program environment called Trinity Rescue, which is also something something that you can use. And yeah, as chat points out, use it at your own risk. And there someone said Heron's for the win. So I use Heron's. I've got a Heron's Boot CD. That's H-I-R-E-N, and I think it's apostrophe S, and I have a link, or I'll have a link to that in the show notes as well. But Heron Boot CD is really good. But I tell you, this PC Login Now program makes things very, very easy. So if you're in a bind, you lost your password for a Windows platform box and you need to recover it, check out PCLoginNow.com. And I'm sure there's 50 other ways to do this, but PC Login Now will make it very simple. And again, it's for non-professionals. Pretty much anyone can do it. As long as you know how to burn a CD-ROM, I'm sure you could get it done. So let's move on in the show here. What I like to do in this section is talk about a sponsor. This show is being brought to you by many affiliates, including Newegg. That's newegg.com. Check them out for some of the best deals on computer components, electronics, printers, cameras, almost anything electronic or computer related you can get at newegg.com. I buy lots of stuff there, and check it out. Also, if you want to check out more deals from HiWeb, stop by shop.hiweb.net anytime. Click on any of those links, and you'll be given HiWeb credit and help support HiWeb by supporting our affiliates and our partners. So let's move on in the show here. So this section of the show, what I like to do is talk about some new technology. And again, I featured a note on this last week on scooters, on Honda, talking about that they were going to start making hybrid motorcycles and scooters. So this section of the show, new technology to keep an eye on. I like to talk about things like auto technology, alternative fuel, environment type issues, hacking, security, just general high tech. So this, again, I'll have the links to all of these stories in the